Hello all, welcome to my channel. So today we will learn how we can iterate hash map, okay, in Java. So that is also a very important and common question asked in any Java interview question or any automation testing interview also. So let's see how we can achieve it. So before going to the code, I would request each and everyone, please subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet, and also please share my videos with your friends and families, whoever is preparing for any automation testing interview or learning Java. Okay, I think I whatever the video I'm uploading, that will be helpful for them. And also comment your thoughts, okay, and if you need videos or any other technical topic, or if any of the logic which I mentioned it is not clear to you, just let me know. I will create a separate video on those topics also. And please like my videos, okay, it will be means very motivating for me. Okay, so that's all. So let's come to the code now. So first what we have taken, we have creating a class that is iterate hash map, okay, and then we have taken a main method that is public static void main. Then what we are doing, we are creating a object of map1 m1, okay, map1 of hash map, and we know that hash map is storing the data in the key value pair, right? So here the key return type is string and the value return type is integer, okay, and key value can't be duplicated, but the value, okay, the value can be duplicated, okay. So then we are adding the values in the map one, okay, this is the object which we have created, and to add any value in the hash map we are using put method. So here what we are doing, map1 dot put, that is ram and 1. So suppose we are storing the student and the roll number, okay, the string that is the student name and the integer return type is the roll number. So first roll number is Ram, then second student is Sham with the roll number 2, then Prajakta roll number 3, then Tanushree roll number 4, and then Shiva roll number 5. So like that we are storing the data. So there will be 5 set of data, okay, 5 set of key and value pair. Fine. And then we are printing this message, okay. Map1 we are printing here. Then we are printing map1 dot empty set. So what is this empty set? Okay, empty set returns a set view of the mapping, okay, of the key value pair. So if you see, if we print both will return the same thing, okay, but the meaning is different. Here we are, whatever the value we are storing, that we are printing here, okay, the key value pair map1, okay, and here it is to means returning the same thing, okay, but it will return means empty set means we are creating a set of that map, set view of that map, okay. So here it will return the set view of that map of the key value pair. Fine. So this is actually needed to iterate any map, okay, hash map. Then what we are doing, so if you could see here, map1 dot empty set, okay, that I already explained, and here we are using entry, and here the key value pair return type, the string we are using for the key return type, and the value return type is integer we are using, and here we are creating a variable e. So what e will do, so e will store for each iteration, e will store the key value pair, okay, of first set. So suppose for the first iteration it will store the value of Ram and the roll number 1. Now for the second iteration it will store the value of Sham and the roll number 2, okay. Third iteration it will store the value of Prajakta with the roll number 3. Fourth, it will store Tanushree and the roll number 4. And fifth, it will store the value with the student name Shiba and the roll number 5. So, like for each loop, in the same manner, it is also storing. But the return type is entry. And within that, whatever the key value return type we are using, that we have to put in the angular bracket. And then we have to create the variable, okay. Here we are using e. So this is the syntax of iteration of any hash map, okay. Then what we are doing, so now we are printing this key value, okay, e dot get key. So get key is used, okay, to fetch any data, fetch any key value, okay. So to fetch any key value we are using e dot get key. It will fetch the key value of e for that particular iteration. Suppose for the first iteration e dot get key will store ram, okay, for the second it will store sham, like that. So that we are printing, and then e dot get value. So for each iteration we are storing the key and the value, and we are printing that, okay. And to come to the cursor to the next line, we are printing this message system dot out println, okay. So let's run it, let's see the result, okay. Okay, so if you could see, the first we are printing this line, okay. So first we are printing the map1 value, okay, whatever the key value pair we are storing, and this is the entry set, okay. If you could see, this is the entry set view we are getting, okay. And there is no sequence, the sequence, the way we, means the order we stored the data, it is not printing in that sequentially, because it is storing in a hash map method, okay, in the hash map form. So there is no order or indexing is followed, okay. So that's why it is stored random manner, so that's why it is printing also in the random manner, fine. Then in the coming to the this for each loop, okay, this iteration, so it is storing, suppose Sham is 2, then Tanushree is 4, then Shiva is 5, then Ram roll number is 1, Prajakta roll number is 3. This is fine. So suppose we have some requirement, if the roll number is 2, then print the name, or the name is this, then print the roll number, like that. So how we can achieve that? So we can create, so suppose this is Prajakta. So what we are doing here, suppose we want to fetch the roll number of Prajakta, okay. So this for each loop will iterate through each entry set, okay, each set of data. And once we get the get a key value as the Prajakta, then it will fetch the value. We don't need the value of all the entry set, okay, or not all the set. We only need the data for whose username or the student name is Prajakta. So that we are giving e dot get key. If the key value is Prajakta, then find out the get value. So value we need. Okay. So that is our requirement. So let's see how we can achieve it. Let's run it. So here only 3 is printed. Okay. So we can modify this. Okay. So here I am printing the message Prajakta's roll number is, okay, and it will give the get value, means the roll number value, okay. So let's run it. So here if you could see, Prajakta's roll number is 3, okay. So sometimes this type of requirement is coming, that key value, using key value you need to face the value, okay. Using the key data we are providing, we need to face the value, okay. So like that we can do that. We don't need to print all the data of all the entry set, okay. We particularly need the data for this Prajakta, student name Prajakta, so that we are giving. So that's all for today. So please practice it, this iteration, how to iterate using hash map, okay. Because this is key value pair, so it is little bit different than other collections, okay. So this type of question can be asked, and if you haven't haven't practiced it, then it will be difficult to give the answer at the time of interview. So that's why please practice it. So that's all for today. Okay, tomorrow again I will come with a new video. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, I would request each and everyone, please subscribe my channel. Okay, and hit the bell button so that you will get notification whenever I'm uploading any video. I think this video will be helpful for you to clearing any interview or automation testing or Java interview. Okay, this is the questions which I am discussing. I'm creating video. Those are questions which are coming very often. Okay, so please practice it. Okay, so and subscribe my channel. Thank you all. Have a nice day.